Oh wait, I haven't turned off Spotify yet. There it is. Okay. Okay. Okay, so there's nothing else to be honest here. Let's leave the area. You have anything new to say, Kiyotaka? That's the store, okay. What's that? Anyone in the classrooms? Yeah. Do I remember going to this one? Oh. Toko. What voice did I give her? Toko, can you tell me anything about cleaning duty?
Huh?
Cleaning duty? I could know anything about that. Taka's the one who cares about stupid organizational stuff like that.
Cool. Why does it sometimes work, sometimes not? We really have to keep pressing on it. Right. Okay. There's a clock telling me what time it is. But I can't see outside, so I have no idea if it's even right. Speaking of which, I wonder if there's a time limit on our investigation. Okay, that's outside. And you got the... Whoever's behind this must be using these cameras to observe our investigation. To force us into a situation like this. What the hell did they want from us? Nice. Now the obvious plan would be to check on... So the nurses thing is still out of bounds, right? Yeah. I don't think I've talked with you actually. Celeste? What do you have to say? Hey Celeste, do you know anything about this cleaning duty stuff?
Huh?
Cleaning duty? What is that? What kind of voice I can give her?
Cleaning duty? What is that? Honestly, I have no idea. Maybe you should ask Taka.
Oh, actually, yeah, I remember that.
Maybe you should ask Taka.
Maybe. Yeah. Do you have anything else to say? I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty.
Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started.
And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room?
Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key. What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient. Actually, anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes like a non-graduate unless they are discovered. That must be why. That must be why. If anyone could go in and out the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. Boring? Anyway, more important than that. Hey Fuzzy, why do you want the cleaning duty gig anyway?
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. Well, that's the big deal.
I think I have an idea where this is going. Liar! I know why you did it. You wanna dig through all the girls' trash? Looking for, you know, and poking around at it. Of course.
Oh, what are you talking about? All my love is for 2D.
But there's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe they got tired of 2D and then turned to...
I would never get tired of 2D. After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. The only good thing 3D is good for is to show a love and affection for 2D. Oh, and PVC figures. They actually made of PVC, I have never thought of that. Okay. How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has a cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it. What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it?
That's not how it's supposed to.
Anyway, on another topic. Hifumi, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you.
What? So now you will suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma, or save a village, or beat a boss.
No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
Oh, okay.
So easy. So, Hifumi and I headed down to the trash room.
You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out.
Whatever, please, just hurry up.
Okie dokie. Leave it to me.
Hifumi pulled the key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then...
However, Mr. Naegi, surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend. You planned this all along.
No, I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not.
But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world?
Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. There are shards of broken glass scattered around in the front of the incinerator. Looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Yeah, is that?
Do you know what this is?
And they say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see in any big city street corner. Gaze into it, and it will show you a glimpse into the future. Just like that Mina girl who came on the quest to find that one guy. I have no idea what that is about. Okay. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should all still be in the gym. Better go find out. That crystal ball has been added to the truthful section of your handbook. Then we have the incinerator itself. Let's look at this first. What? Okay. That's a huge trash can. Is that where we're supposed to put whatever trash we can't burn? Well, whatever it's for, it doesn't look like it's hiding any clues. But it's there. Okay, so. Look down. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It looks like a burnt piece of something. A burnt piece? Like a hunk? Like a hunk of burning love?
Anyway, this is... It looks like a piece of cloth in the shape. Part of the sleeve on the bottom-up shirt. And now that I look at it, there's definitely blood on the cuff, which means... This is all that's left from some of the evidence that the killer destroyed. But there are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. Burnt shirt being... Look at this now, the incinerator. This is the incinerator. It's way in the back, or part of the trash room. You go 30 feet from here to the gate. Ah, and it's on right now.
Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator? It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going, and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty. So make sure you learn this before you leave. Okay?
I have no idea.
Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off the last time I was on here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hear me. Do you realize what you just said?
Eh? The fairy?
No. You said that last time we were here, the incinerator was off.
Ah, yes. About that, there can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory. Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It was definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate, it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on. And yet...
That means someone was able to switch the incinerator without opening the gate. Once again, I have someone in mind. But how is that possible? But then again, would that thing that I'm thinking of be wide enough?
This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. What does that mean? What does it all mean, Mr. Naegi? Will you be confessing soon?
Why me?
Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one.
It turns out he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. Detective Conan? You're this... The green button turns it on, and the yellow button turns it off. Or so it seems anyway. Okay, so am I done with this place? Guess I can talk with Hifumi.
Hey, Mr. Naegi, you seem a little down.
Huh? Really?
If you need help lifting your spirits, call on me anytime. I've got all kinds of stuff that might help you cheer you up.
No. I think that is all. Leave the area. Okay, so... I doubt you two have anything new to say.
Oi.
And you? Nothing here has changed. Huh. I should talk to us in the gym. Anything else I should be aware of? I want to talk to Leon once more. It doesn't seem... I guess he was good. No, is that supposed to be a button-up shirt or like a zip-up?
Mysteries upon mysteries.
Jim. Ooh. Hey, Hiro. Can I ask you something? No. I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out. Gotta get out now. Had enough. Gotta break free. Hiro. Snap out of it. Huh? Makoto? Makoto, what are you doing here? What? Hey, does this look familiar? Ah! That's my crystal ball. But it's all smashed. What the hell? I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So, how did it break? Was it actually just made of glass? And not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS? No, I am streaming on OBS. Let's put that aside for now. So, you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you. Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Uh-huh. Thanks, Hiro. That's all I wanted to know. Sure. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 4 years came out to be like $1 million. I hope it's yen. $1 million? That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world. That's just too stupid. Can't even feel bad for him. Dumb bingo.
僕も待ち疲れたんで、そろそろ始めちゃいますか。
As I'm getting tired of waiting, what say we just get this started, It's time for the long-awaited last trial! Now then, allow me to appoint a publication for the proceedings. Please go to the door on the first floor of the school. Ho 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 ho. See you soon!
The door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, I have to go. Oh. You're late, Makoto. We've all been waiting for you.
I bet you were afraid. I bet you were afraid you would be discovered as the murderer you are.
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. Dude. So they really are convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well.
Yeah?
But then, who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please hold the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
So can I talk with them? So whoever stuck us here even took the time to set up a goddamn courtroom, huh? Damn. Really gotta go through with this class trial thing, huh? If you wanna confess, I guess now's the time to do it. I'm telling you, I didn't do it. Yeah. Like that, yeah. There's no point in standing around here. Settle yourself and step into the future. Let's get started. Relax. I haven't decided 100% that you're the culprit just yet. Maybe, but you're obviously leaning that way. Anyone can tell. Chihiro?
Sorry. In the end, I wasn't able to do any looking around or anything. Is this really how Sayaka would want us to find out who killed her?
Okay, not the best way to look. Okay, so I
can't help but wonder what whoever killed Sayaka is feeling right now.
Ihi and Celeste?
Well, did you find anything that would actually prove your innocence?
Wow.
Toko. Being so insistent, even though you obviously killed her. Impressive.
Yeah, we are. Well then, the time has finally come. Are you ready? Leon? Well, I did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out. Suspicious. He's very suspicious. Even me?
So, the school basement has become the darkened stage. We're all here to bear witness to Mr. Nagi's final curtain call.
Like that. I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator. Let us begin.
そうですわね。
Good idea.
ね
Are you scared? Are you scared? Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite
え、
right.
大輝くん。
I said it. I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mysteries surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned, trembling with anticipation, toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator when I finally stepped on. The doors closed and the elevator started to move. Oh. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds towards the school's basement. I wonder if this is a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes. Other than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. Fancy. Give me a break.
You finally arrived. What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Not even close. It's total. This is very convenient.
Okay. Everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now, hurry up!
We did what he said and found our seats. I need to find a better way to set this up. Maybe like this. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else, which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer the attention and unease onto anyone else. Air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. And so, the curtain on the first case opened. A deadly judgment, deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. I didn't know that was gonna be 3. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate. A deadly class trial. A deadly class trial. This, yeah. Okay. We already have 18 of them. So we got stab wound. Okay, we know that. There's scratches, gold flakes. The sword was used. Swapped keys. Unopened toolkit. Cleanliness. the message and broken wrist. Door phone was broken into. Nameplates were switched. Kitchen knives are swapped. I mean, one kitchen knife is gone, and presumably the murder weapon happens while she was eating. Trash duty. Stuff was in there, but should be sample several. Yeah. Can Makoto sweep away the cloud of suspicion surrounding him, even with a dead body laying in his bathroom? And what about the Blackhand who's actually responsible for Sayaka's death? Oh, so that wasn't the new. Okay. Oh. I guess. What? What's this class trial that Monokuma mentioned? Okay. Let's begin the class trial. This sounds like Sakurana. Alright.
まずは学級裁判の簡単な説明から始めましょう。学級裁判の結果はお前らの投票により決定されます。
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the result. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you picked it up the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the Blackhand. And won't have to see everyone else will graduate.
本当にこの中に犯人がいるんだよな。
And the killer really is one of us, right?
当然です。
Of course.
よし、みんなで目を閉じよう。そして犯人は挙手したまえ。
Okay then. Everyone close your eyes and whoever did it, raise your hand.
アホか、あげるわけねえだろ。
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would anyone raise their hand?
ちょっといい？
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick?
あれってどういう意味？
What's going on with those pictures?
死んだからって仲間
After all the name of the cult just because they lied. Friendship penetrates even death rate barrier.
生死が飛び越える。
Friendship penetrates?
それでしたら
Okay,
空席は
but what about the other empty seat?
私たちは15人なのに
There were only 15 of us to
なぜ
begin with.
席が16
So
個もあ
why
るので
there
す
are
か？
there 16 seats?
深い意味はないよ。最大
Oh,
16
no
人
reason.
収容可能な
This is how to little cartoon can you can technically fit up 16 people.
だけど
Okay, now hold us to the preamble. Get ready to get started. This was the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
It's about to begin. The debate will decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything, because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely, I have no idea what that is. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any irrelevant truth bullets you found during your investigation would be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to aim, then fire with the Y button. Pay close attention into each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. Press the start button during these arguments. You can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Oh dear. Make your argument.
断言しよう。殺されたのは前園さやかだ。
So, I'm not gonna read these. Half because it already has voice acting, and second, I need to focus on shooting the things.
そんなん分かってんべ。
殺人が起きたのは苗木の部屋だったな。
そのシャワールームだったよね。
きっと前園さんはシャワールームにいるところをいきなり襲われて抵抗する間もなく殺されちゃったんだ。
Aha.
それは違うよ。
Break.
ちょっと待って藤崎さん。
Just a second,
僕の部屋
Shihiro.
の状況を
Try to
思い出してみ
remember
て
how my room looked.
あの部屋の
With the
状
way
況から
things
する
had
と
been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
争いって
A struggle?
誰と誰
Between
と
who and who?
もちろん
Between Sayaka and the
前
killer,
園
of
さんと犯
course.
人
じゃあ
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the
シャワ
bathroom?
ールーム
おそらく
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then she ran into the bathroom to try
シ
and
ャワー
hide.
ルームに追ってきた
The
犯人
killer
に
followed in,
殺さ
and
れて
that's where
し
they
まったの
finished the
でしょ
job.
現場を見ればすぐに
That
わ
much
か
should
る
have
こ
been
と
obvious after taking one
わ
look
ざ
at
わ
the
ざ説
scene.
明するまでもない
It shouldn't even need explaining.
So sorry.
じゃあ
Okay, so what's next?
では次は
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
なんだか
Wow.
それ
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. Round 2.
前園さやかを殺した凶器とは何だったのだ。
前園君の腹部に刺さっていた刃物。
Mm-hmm.
間違いない。あれが凶器だ。
Yeah.
犯人がナイフでぶっ刺しやがった。
それは違うよ。
Iggyari.
いや
No.
あの刃
I
物
do
は
think it was a
ナイフ
knife,
じゃなくて
but
厨
not
房
just any
の包
knife.
丁だったはず
I'm
だよ。
almost positive this was a kitchen knife.
あ
Huh?
包丁だ
A kitchen knife.
厨房にあった
After the
包丁は
murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing,
その包丁が
which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
ああ、確かにそうか
Oh,
もしれんな
yeah, I guess that
あの
makes
女の
sense.
腹に刺さ
You
って
could
る
sort of see the
刃
weapon sticking out of her stomach,
物よく見ると包丁
and if you
だ
look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
凶器が包丁つうのは分かって
Okay,
る
so the
さ
murder weapon wasn't a kitchen
だ
knife.
からどうしたって
But where does that get us?
つうかさ
I
結
mean,
局のところ
we all know Makoto killed her, right?
そうよ
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
ちょっと待ってよ。
Hold on a second,
その結論は
let's draw our
議論を進め
conclusions
た後で出し
after
ましょう
or present to the arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
けどこれ以上話
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not gonna change that conclusion.
いいえそんなことない
I don't think that's true at all.
議論を続ければ
I'm sure if we
きっと
keep at
突
it,
破口は見えてくる
something new will reveal itself.
突破口
You really believe that? You really believe that? He's kinda older, let's give him like a proper old voice. He's right. The gallery I big through somewhere was waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about most of the debates. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. You can concentrate by holding down the RB button. While you're concentrating, time will slow down, so you can pay close attention to what everyone's saying. On top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge, and if the gauge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun. Let's go. Make your argument. Always a count.
確かに凶器は包丁みてえだけどさ、それがどうしたっての？
苗木が厨房から持ち出したんでしょ。食堂に誰もいない時にこっそりと
That is so
それは違うよ。
Didn't think I'd need it.
待っ
Okay, wait, hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen. Next you can say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want. Well, what if I have a witness? Pick something? Nah. What do you think, Hina? Huh? Remember what you were telling me earlier? Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct? Yeah, that's right. At any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall? No, I don't think so. You don't think so? No, he definitely wasn't there. The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife. So far so good. Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together, and lying to protect each other? Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that? Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who is killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it. Then there's no way anyone would work together, right? But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
A good read. I'm not ready. No, okay. There are no accomplices in it. Accomplices. In this case. False. They say that out loud.
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall and I didn't take the knife, so I'm not the killer. Okay, so then, who did take the knife? Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall. No way, I swear it wasn't me.
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that?
I can. That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea. I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's... Me. Right. But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife? Actually, no, because, well... Just spit it out already! I stayed in Hina's room last night. I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking. I just asked her to stay over, which means we have airtight alibis. You stayed over. Doesn't that violate one of the school's regulations? We are not allowed to sleep anywhere but the rooms. But it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room. So, I don't think that's a problem. Dude. It is a problem. A boy and a girl spending the night together. It's unwholesome. But I'm a girl. Oh, you are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there? Actually, There is one other possibility.
そうだろ
Right, Hina.
ひな
実はね、私たちが食堂にいる
Oh
間、
yeah.
他に
Oh
も一
yeah,
人だけ
that's
食堂
true.
に来た人がい
One
る
other
の。
person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
なぜそれを先に言わん
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
だって、
Well.
もうここにいない人だから。
Well, because they're not here anymore. Someone who's not here. Are you talking about
前園さやかちゃん、
Sayaka?
食堂に来たのは
She's the one who came to the dining hall, and then later, she wound up dead. Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was... I mean, Sayaka, of course.
これだ。じゃあ
Then, Sayaka's the one who took the knife.
そうとしか考えられまい
That's the only possibility.
それに
And thinking back on it,
今になって
she was
考え
acting
てみれ
kind of
ば
unusual.
食堂に
When
来
she
る
came
な
to the
り
dining hall,
あいつは
she didn't even look at us.
我らに見向きもせ
She
ず
just went straight
厨房へ
to
と
the
入り
kitchen.
水を飲
As she
みに
left,
来ただけだと言ってい
She
た
said she just wanted a drink of water,
その時
but most likely,
では包丁を持ち出した
then the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
きっとご
I'm
信用
sorry.
にしようと。
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
つまり前園は
So you're
自分
saying
で
the
持
knife
ち
she
出した
took
包丁を犯人に
wasn't
奪わ
taken
れ
from her,
それで
and
殺
she
さ
was
れた
killed with it.
では包丁を持ち出していないからといって容疑が晴れたとは言
In
えない
that
わけ
case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her. What?
見なさい。
See,
やっぱりナイ
he
フ
did do
が
it
犯人
after
なんじゃ
all.
ない。
だから
No, you're wrong.
そうやって議論を
So that's how you twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction.
うんぬぬ
You possess a most terrifying talent. Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. And they understand. They convict me. Everyone's gonna die. I mean, if they think you're the one who killed her, they're not gonna think that they're gonna die.
待って。
Hold
苗
on.
木君を犯人
It's
と
still
決
too
め
early
つけ
to
る
decide conclusively that
まだ早いんじゃない
Makoto's the killer, wouldn't you say?
今回の犯
Because,
人
you see,
部屋
if the
の持
room
ち
did
主で
belong to
は
the
ありえな
killer,
い行動をとってい
then
る
they did something most bewildering.
その行動
And
の
until
謎を
we're
解
over
明
that
しな
little
い限り
mystery, you simply
彼が
can't
犯人だと
declare
言い
that
切れ
he's
な
the
いは
killer.
ず。
ありえねえ行動
Bewildering?
なんだそりゃ
What the hell are you talking about?
現場となった部屋に
Something
は
was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there.
苗木君
You know
ここ
what
ま
I'm
で言え
talking
ばわか
about,
るわね
don't you? Your first Hangman's Gambit was about to begin. Would you like to hear more? This is like a last chance thing. As things advance further in the class route, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. Actually, let me put the mic a little bit there, lower. Can do this. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the left stick to aim and press the Y button to shoot the desired letters. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you suffer damage to your influence gauge. If this gauge is 0, on the side you fail. Well done, good luck and have fun. Something that should have been at the scene, but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. We're just figuring out what that something is. Hangman Gambit. No, that was wrong. Wait. See the name here? What could this be? No. Ah, hair. Okay. Ha ha ha. Ah. What? Wait, I didn't hit the R.
そうか分かったぞ
Weird.
そうだ
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
犯人が
So, the culprit removed some evidence.
でもさ
Yes,
もし
and if I were the culprit,
どうして自分の
why
部
would
屋
I
の
need to
髪
get
の毛を
rid of all the hair in my own room?
だって
It wouldn't be unusual at all to hide my hair in the crime scene, if the crime scene is my room.
前園さんが部屋を訪れたという痕跡を
The
消
reason
す
that
ため
all
に
the hair was
部
gone
屋中の髪の
was
毛
to
を
remove any
掃除
trace that Saga has ever been there.
そうは考
That
え
makes
られま
sense,
せ
does
ん
it not?
彼女の痕跡を消す
No.
のが目的なら
If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just the hair.
Aha, ahaha. Yes, very true, very true.
だったら
Okay,
どうして髪の毛が落ちてなかった
then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
もちろん犯人が掃
The
除し
killer
なか
got
った
rid of it all, of course,
自分が
to
その部
remove
屋
any
を
trace
訪れ
that
た
they had
痕
ever been
跡を
there.
ってことは
Wait, then that means...
そう犯人が部屋の持ち主だとは考えられないのよ
Precisely. It's simply beyond... Precisely. It's simply beyond the reason to believe that one, the room's owner and the room's killer. The room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
じゃあ
Then,
苗木君は犯人
Makoto
じゃ
isn't
ない
the culprit?
だがそんな大事なことをたかが髪の毛だけで決めていい
Why are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
いいえ
No,
苗木君が犯人
there
じゃ
are
ない
other
って
reasons to prove that Makoto couldn't have done it.
聞かせてもらおう
I would like to hear these reasons.
現場となったシャワールーム周
Do
辺
you
の
remember
状
anything
況を
remarkable
よ
about
く
the
思い
bathroom
出
at the
す
scene?
前園さんは
Sayaka
最初
was
に部
attacked
屋
at
で
the main
襲
room
われ
first, then fled into the bathroom,
シャワ
right?
犯人はその後
Yeah, and then they ran after her, got into the bathroom and stabbed her.
その時犯
And
人
how did the killer get into the
すん
bathroom?
なりと
Did
シャ
they
ワ
have
ールー
any
ム
trouble
に
with it?
どういう意味ですか
Wait, what do you mean?
犯人はシャワー
It's
ルーム
fairly
に入
certain
る
that
際
the killer had some trouble
跳ね
getting
て
into
こ
the
ずったん
bathroom.
じゃないかしその証
There
拠
was
だ
a
け
clear
はっきり
evidence
と
left
残ってい
behind.
たは
Do
ず
you remember, Makoto? Proves is... Obviously the killer broke. Wait,
これだ犯人が手こずった
evidence that the killer had trouble getting into
シ
the
ャワールーム
bathroom.
のドアノブのこと
Yeah,
だ
you're
よ
talking about the doorknob, right?
ドアノブが
Huh?
どうしたんだべ
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
壊されてたんだよ
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken.
ほら上の部分
See how
の
the
ネ
top
ジが
part was
外れて
unscrewed, and the doorknob about ready to fall off.
本当だ
Oh yeah, true. But what does it all mean?
犯人がシャワールームの
In
鍵
trying
を
to
壊
bypass
そう
the
と
lock,
した
they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob.
これが
This is another most
苗木
believable
君
thing
が
and
犯
for the
人と
room's
考
owner.
えられない根拠
It proves Makoto is beyond
もう一つ
suspicion.
自分の部屋のドアを
So what?
壊すはずねってか
You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room.
でも壊すしかね
But
えん
the
だったら
only way,
壊すだ
our
ろ
only choice is
あ
you
りえ
have
ねえ
to
って
is
こ
to
とは
break
ねえ
it.
だろ
You break it. There's nothing well doing about it.
そう
You still don't see?
まだわからない
Okay then.
もう一度
Let's take another look
事
at
件の
how the
流れを
incident
振り返っ
unfolded.
てみましょう
Hopefully that will help you understand. Yoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice at first. But is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about the non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Of course. From here on, the number of weak spots will start going up. No matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one line of contention in that debate. I'm trying to say it, not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one. Not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. Now this is important because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you will fail. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which spots are actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck and have fun. Ah, hi Kevin. Bathroom door frame.
事件は苗木君の個室で起きた
Yep,
前園さんは最初に部屋で襲われ
makes sense.
その後シャワールームに逃げ込
Went
んだ
into the bathroom.
犯人はその
Killer ran
後を
after
追ってシャワールーム
They
に入
got
ったんだな
into the bathroom.
その時犯人がドアノブを壊したんだろ
Yeah.
シャワールームには鍵がかかってたから
あKinda disappointed it doesn't say.
僕の部屋の
Iggy
シャワー
Ari!
ルームが開かな
You
か
know,
ったの
that
は
kind of thing.
鍵のせいじゃないんだよ
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
そういえばそうだ
Yes. Now that you mention it, that is true.
じゃあ
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
ドアの立て付けの
Because
せい
it
なの
was stuck.
は
Huh?
ド
What are you
ア
talking about?
僕の部屋のシャワールームは
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right.
それはそこの
Monokuma over there can testify to that. I'm guessing.
はいその通りでございます
Yep. You are screwing me.
でも
But you know,
高校級の
you're supposed to be all the fucking students, right? But not the corridor. That's not funny at all.
シャワールームのドアが開か
So
なか
the
った
reason the
の
door
は
didn't open
立て
just
付けの
because
せい
it
だ
was just because it was stuck.
でも
But the killer didn't
犯
know
人
that
はそ
and
れを
assumed
鍵
it
の
was
せい
locked.
だと勘違いした
So they tore apart the door knob to
だ
get
から
in.
こそ
ですが
Okay, but why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known they can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
犯人がそう勘違いしたのは
The killer could easily make that
重要な
mistake
ことを知らなかった
thanks
せ
to
い
one important detail about the scene of the crime. The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked, but they didn't know how the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime they didn't know that was... Yes, that they didn't know it was in his room. Hi. Hi, Kevin. How are you doing?
これだ
Okay.
犯人が
The killer must not realize it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
でも当たってるわ
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
だけど
Well, to be more
もう少し正
specific,
確に犯人
that
が
the
知らな
killer
かったのは
what the killer didn't
苗
know
木
was
さ
that
んと前園さんが
Mayoko,
部屋を
ha,
交換していた事実
Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms,
そのせいで
which is what led to the
犯人が勘違いして
misunderstanding
しま
about
っ
the
たの
bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her
前
room,
園さん
then
が
だからシャワールームには鍵がある
then there would have been a lock on the
鍵を
door.
壊しに
Then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
それが無意味な行動
So
と
they
も
had
知
no
らず
idea how unnecessary their actions were.
最終的には力ずくで開けたのかひょんなことから
Ultimately, we
開いた
cannot
のか
know
わ
if
か
it
ら
came
ないけ
open
ど
by force or simply by accident, but drawing after a while again, that stuck at ugly eyes. Well, it's better than when I draw, which is pretty much ugly everything. Because unless I use something that makes the proportions perfect, it's not gonna look good. Because when it's about drawing, I can only do like precise copying. That I can do right. And I guess shading, but well, shading no shading will help a bad base. Actually, only shading with a pen or pencil, nothing else. But yeah. But you know, hopefully you can only lift that curse, I guess. That's one way to say it.
犯人は相当混
The
乱し
killer
たは
must
ず
have
よ
been considerably confused, with no idea
ド
how
ア
to
が開い
actually
た
got
理
the
由
door
も分から
open.
ず
何にせよ
Regardless, it was a pointless
あ
act.
りもしないドアの鍵を
Wasting
壊
time
そう
trying
とす
to
る
break
とは
down the
な
door wasn't locked
ドア
is
が開かない理由を知っていた僕なら
definitely something I
そんな
wouldn't
ことす
do,
るはずないよね
since I wouldn't have known exactly why it was opening, right?
確かにそうか
That
も
is
し
a
れんな
definite possibility.
じゃあ犯人って
So the killer would have been someone who didn't know they switched rooms.
鍵は当てはまらないじゃな
Makoto
い
couldn't have done it? That's what I've been trying to tell you.
だったら犯人は誰だっつんだ
Okay, then who did do it?
すまんが拙者
I'm
のお
sorry.
手でござる
But I gave up. Quit without saving.
このまま犯人が決まらなかったら
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
よしとりあえず多数決で決めよう
Well then, why didn't we just vote right now? Majority
とりあえ
rules.
ずでいいんだ
Majority rules. Do you really think that's a good idea?
この状況ってやばくねえか
Yeah,
リアルな
our neck's on the line
な
here.
んとかしてくんね
Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
どんな些細なことでも
Does
構
no
い
one
ま
have
せ
any
んわ
other thoughts and questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
疑問ならあ
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
あなたですか。
Oh, you.
なんで残念そうなの？
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
朝比奈君
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
あ、そうそう。ね。
Oh, yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering how the culprit could get into Makoto's room in the first place.
なるほど。
Yes. How did the killer get inside? Wait, that's not what I wanted.
内園が部屋の鍵を
Maybe Sayaka just drove the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
そんなに都合よ
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
じゃあ、
Then, maybe someone picked the lock?
いや
Negative.
鍵にはピッキング防止加工があったはずだ
Monokuma, if you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
ではお答えし
Fine.
ましょう。
How about this? The killer got in the easy way.
つまり、来訪者の
They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Maizono just let them in.
いやそれはない
No,
よ
that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me. Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
もしもし、どうしてないって言い切れるんですか？
Hello. Why exactly can't that be it?
Because he asked me to do something in particular, because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. There's no way Sayaka left that one in because... Was this one right?
だって前園さんは怯えてい
Because
たんだ
Sayaka was already scared,
だから
remember?
こそ僕に部屋の交換を頼
That's
んだ
why
ん
she
だ
asked me to switch rooms with her in the first place. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open the door for anyone.
Even if I'm sure it's you, I will absolutely want to open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
そう言ってた彼女は
Knowing what she's been through,
自分から
I just
鍵を
can't
開
believe
け
she
たと
would
考え
have
られ
opened
ない
the door for anyone.
彼女が怯えていたこと自体
What if her being scared was a
嘘だと
lie?
したら
Huh? What the hell's that supposed to mean?
どうして
Why
彼女
would she lie
が
about
そんな
something like that?
苗木君にとっては
I know you don't want to
考えたく
consider
ない
it,
可能性
but look at
が
this and tell me, can you still deny the possibility?
Right, I don't remember this. There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two. 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room. Okay?
ある場所に置いてあったメモ帳の
I found a
一番
notepad
上
during
の
my
ページを
I found a
鉛筆で
notepad
こす
during
って
my
みた
search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil.
こんな字が
And
浮
these
か
are
び
the
上がっ
words that appeared.
ドラマで見たことあるよ。
Oh man, I've totally seen people do that on detective shows.
メモ帳の下のペー
When
ジに
you
残
write,
された
you can't
筆
leave an
圧を
imprint.
鉛
Sketch
筆
over
で
the
こ
next
す
sheet
って
of paper,
浮か
and
び
you can see
上
the
がる
words.
それを見た
When I
時
saw
に
that,
思ったもん。
I was like, holy
メモ
crap,
に字を
I
書く
better
時
make
は
sure I
メ
rip the
モ帳
paper
から
out
破っ
before
て
I use
後
it
で書かない
from
と
now
っ
on.
て。
古い手法だけど
It's a pretty old-fashioned
意外と古
technique,
典
but
的
even
な
classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes.
ちなみに
Oh, once
この
I'd
メモ
also
帳が
mention
置い
I
てあっ
found
た
a
の
note back in the
は
desk
苗木
in
君の部
Makoto's
屋だ
room.
った。
Huh?
つまり
Which means
この
only
メモ
someone
を
who
事
had
件
been on
前に
Makoto's
残
room
せた
could,
のは
before the incident could
苗
have
木
written
君が
it.
部屋の持ち主である苗
Then
木
it
か
then it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for the single night.
苗木君
So,
これはあなたが書いた
Makoto,
ものかしら
did you write this? No, I didn't, but
そうでしょうね
of course you didn't,
この
because
メ
the
モ
odd
には
note also bears
前
a
園と読め
perfectly
るサイン
legible
が書いてあっ
signature.
たみたいだし
Sayaka's signature. Then, that note. Sayaka wrote it?
でも
But why?
どうして
Why
彼女
would
が
she
そんな
write
メモを
that?
彼女は
The
ある
note was
人物
likely
を呼び出
the
そうとして
note, the note was likely her way to get in
So
touch with a certain
この
someone.
メモこのメモを
She
部
must
屋
have
の
stayed
ドア
under
の
their
隙
door
間
to
か
let
ら
them
入
know
れ
she
ること
wanted
で
to meet them in secret.
超高校級のアイドルにそんな風に誘われた日には男子ならイチコロですな。
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Dude,
Of course, I'm only into 2D, it wouldn't have any effect on me. Yeah, shut up.
ですが
but can
そ
we
の
be
メモ
sure
に呼
anyone
び出さ
ever
れた
got this
人物
note?
存在すると
Honestly,
して
even if
も
they did, I don't
そ
think
の
they are
人物が事件に
at all
関係
involved
して
in
いる
what
と
happened.
は
Huh?
どうし
What
て
makes you say that?
聞いていただけ
Would
ま
you
す
like
か
to? I have to. Why? Would you like to hear what I have to say? Would you like to hear what I have to say?
では
Well
お
then,
話しして
pay
差し上げ
attention.
Make your argument. Dorm nameplates. Yes, I know.
前園さんと苗木君は部屋を交換していたのですですがそ
But
の
I
メモ
know
の
the
呼び出し
place
先
they
に
were
は
asked to come to.
私の部屋とありますわよ
Your meaningless words. Your meaningless words that die me. Stop wasting my time.
Mistake.
I need to consider this carefully one more time. There must be some contradiction in there somewhere. Oh,
前
so it's
園
not
さ
that
んと苗木くんは部屋を交換ですが、そのメモの呼び私の部屋とありますわよ。
そっか。そのメモ、その人は前園さんの部屋に行っちゃうんだ。
苗木くんがいた前園さんの部屋にです。つまり呼び出された人物がいたとしても、事件とは関係ないはずですわ。
なるほど、確かにそうかもしれんな。
The killer went to my room instead of Saya, and the reason for that is he wanted to switch between my and Saya's room.
前園さんと苗木くんは部屋を交換していたのですよね。ですが、そのメモの呼び出し先には私の部屋とありますわよ。
そっか。そのメモで呼び出されたら、その人は苗木くんがいた前園さん。
Okay, so this one, okay.
僕の部屋と前園さんの部屋はネームプレートが交換されてたんだ。
Then you've played Phoenix, right? The nameplates from Maya and Sayaka's room got switched.
ネームプレートが
They got switched?
そう。
That's
部屋
right.
の交換と
The
同じ
nameplates
よう
got
に
switched, just like the rooms themselves.
そのせいで
And as a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name.
前園さんが
And
い
the
た
nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
つまり前園さ
So
やか
what
の
you're
ネーム
saying
プレートの
is,
部屋に
the
は
room Sayaka was in, Seigen, was actually marked as her room.
じゃあ、
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room, where Sayaka was.
しかも2人の部屋は隣同士。
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other,
うってつけだ。
so switching the nameplates would be no problem.
じゃあ、
And
そ
the
れを
one
や
who
った
switched
の
the
は誰なのか
name
しら
was... Well, of course it wasn't true, right, Makoto? Oh, right.
そんじゃ
Okay.
誰がやっ
Then,
たっつうんだ
who did it? There's only one person who could have switched the nameplate. Only other person who knew what we had switched to. That has to be Sayaka, right? Hmm.
これだ。そもそも
Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms.
だから
So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch nameplates
前園さんしか
was Sayaka.
そのことは
You can also infer as much from her note. There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two. 5 minutes, come and see me in my room. Check the nameplate to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
彼女は
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate.
ネームプ
She
レー
would
トの
only
入れ
have
替えを
written
し
that
ていなけれ
if she
ば
knew the nameplates
書け
had
な
been
い言
switched.
葉よ。
でも、
But why would she switch them in the first place?
苗木君との部
She
屋の
wanted someone to come in the room she was in
交換を
and also hide the
自
fact
分の
that
い
it
る
was
部屋に
Makoto's
人を呼
room.
びたく
What?
部屋の交換を隠した上で人を呼ぶって
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you switch rooms. Why would anyone do that?
それについて知
To
るため
understand that,
彼女
we
がそ
first
の
need to
人物
understand
を
what
部屋
happened
に
after she
招き入
invited
れ
the
た
person into the room.
答えは
That's where the answer
そこに
lies.
ある。
その後に起きた
What happened then was, probably, whoever she invited over came in and attacked her.
なんと
We figured out, we know who did it. Whoever she invited over was the culprit.
そいつが誰かが問題
Well, we still don't know who it is, you get that. Goddamn. We still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot. No, I don't think I... Okay, give me a second, I need to sort out languages in my head. Almost said instead of although, I'd said I almost said obwohl in German. Anyway, Zoro, I think I know him from, if you're talking about Mondo, I think so, yes. Talked to someone about that. He is the voice also for someone in Yakuza 0. That's where I know the voice from. Yeah. I looked it up earlier, now I can't remember.
あの部屋では最初に
Sayaka
前
fought
園
with the
さん
killer
と
there
犯
in the
人の
room,
争い
yes?
があったのですよね。もしや
Perhaps the answer to our
そこでの争いの
previous
中に
question lies in that initial
先ほどの
struggle.
とええその通りよ
Yes, I think you're right. What was it? It's what's that guy who was Kiryu had Kashiwagi and Kiryu had Kashiwagi and Majima had actually, I can't remember. I remember that as a child he had a bird called Momotaro. Hanekawa? Wow, I actually don't remember. What? They go to Goromajima. Oh. Kiryu was the main guy. Majima was a freak, yes. The one-eyed snake, yes. Tsukasa Sagawa. Sagawa-han, yeah. Played by Ingo Tsurumi, yeah. Oh, this took me a while. Or is it? Actually, I'm now confused. Yeah, I know him. How was he then? Magata. What was Yamagata again? Oh! So it wasn't who I thought of it. Yamagata was the owner of the cabaret that was battling. That was a rival to Majima's own cabaret. Wow. I remember nothing. Wow. Because I remember the Yamagata-han in my head. So I knew it was Majima, because Majima is the one that uses the Osaka accent. Dialect, I mean.
Osaka. And, yeah. Yeah, oh well. I think I've wasted enough time. Then we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
そういえば
That reminds me.
現場には
There was a
もっ
replica
と落ちてい
sword
た
that didn't seen.
あれは
Was that perhaps used during the fight?
そういや
Oh yeah, what's the deal with that sword?
何なんだ
前園さんに勧められて
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself.
きっと
It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's
前
right
園さん
wrist.
の右
前園の骨折が模擬刀のせいって
How the hell could you possibly know what broke her wrist? The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with a fake sword because when you look at her wrist, there's no doubt.
これだそれは
All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and you should become pretty clear.
右手首の
Right
腫れてい
here
る部
where her
分
wrist was all
何
swollen,
かキラキラしたも
there's
のがつい
something
てたでしょ
literally there.
もしかして
Is that gold? It sure is. Specifically the gold coating from the replica sword.
あの金
You
箔って
barely have to touch yourself and
少
it
し
stick
触った
right
だ
to
けで
you.
もそれが前園さん
And
の
there's some
手
on
首
the
に
wrist
ついてた
because
そこに模擬
I
刀
got
の打
it.
撃を受けた
Because she got hit with a sword, right? Right down her wrist.
なるほどなるほど
I see. And so the truth grows ever closer.
よっしゃ
Alright, then it's about time to solve this mystery. What happened in my room? And what led to Sayaka's death? That's what I need to make clear. A bit more to learn about most of the debates. Sure. Kinda. Ooh. 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 Okay. Oh, you can hold on to the... Okay. By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, your bullet will load in the cylinder. Ah, thank you. Make your argument. 3, okay.
あの部屋で争いが始まった際に犯人は模擬刀を手にしたんだ。そこで最初の一撃が繰り出されたんだ。模擬刀の先制攻撃だべ。
それは違うよ いや
Dwight Girl, I think you're talking about, oh. No, not two words. I need to port card. Talking about her, right? Yep. She is a girl. I'm only giving her that voice because that's the voice that was given to her as well. I don't think I have any, yeah, I don't think I can show it right now. Oof. System. Actually, no, I don't think the fight started with the sword. I think her thing is that basically she's super strong, she has won countless tournaments and everything. She's like the ultimate martial artist. You know, every character here has is ultimate something something. Actually, no, I don't think the fight started with the sword. Huh? Well, why not?
模擬刀の鞘に
Because the sword's sheath has been scratched.
ほら
See,
刃物
there's a
で
gash in
傷
it,
つ
like
けられ
someone
たみたい
cutting
な
it
傷があるでしょ
with something sharp.
刃物って包丁だよね。
At this point,
現
it's
場に
hard
あ
to
った
tell
刃物って包丁だけだし。
how well they dealt with something like with a subject like that. But you know, I'm technically still in the first chapter, and this is my 4th stream. Yay! Something sharp. You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
幻想ゲームしてんじゃねえぞ。もっとわかりやすく
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on. If the sword was used first, then there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you're going to attack with the sword, you take it out of the sheath first.
鞘をつけたままな
Oh,
と
that's what you mean,
邪
okay.
魔なだけだし
That's true. That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as... Oh, right. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as...
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with a kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword. So you're saying the sword was initially... Right. So you're saying the sword was... So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from a knife.
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I got it. So here's how it's all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her too. Then after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it. Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself. Huh? How the hell can you not think that? Because he never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of the body that makes this clear. Part of the body that shows he never used the sword. Right. And if you wanted to use the sword, which part of your body would you have to touch it? Her palms. And as you know, that one was very, gold thing. There's a lot of gold there. You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean. So I don't think she ever picked up the sword. How can you tell now then just by looking at her palms? Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look at it, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off on the handle. It's safe to assume that because whoever used that sword got some of it on the hands, there's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean. Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped in the bathroom. Sorry, but I don't think so. Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly? No, that's not it at all. There's no way that I washed the gold coating off my hands because there's some regulation I haven't talked about what happens to the bathrooms at my time. The water was off. Hmm? Did you find out? Did you find something out? Kevin. According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 10:30 AM. Oh yeah. For sure, they're weird. 10:30. In other words, at night time. And the water at bathrooms shuts off at night time, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet. Oh my. You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey. Okay, donkey, I didn't expect that word. I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment. How would that be a compliment, Mr. Hifumi? Mr. Yamada, let's go, Mr. Yamada. An insult, obviously. So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on, if that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was... The one who damaged the sheath would have to be the one without the sword. Sayaka. Oh. Full health. Sayaka, she had the kitchen knife. But we already said the attack started with... The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used in impromptu defense. Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka? Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this. No, far from it. It's almost as if she had been planning to commit a murder of her own. I think I get it. Oh. Ooh. Ah. I think I know what happened. And I don't think I like it. What? She took the knife from her kitchen and invited the culprit to the room while she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation. Indeed, these are all the actions of an assailant. Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you to switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not? Sayaka wanted to... on me? That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get rid of whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying, and by committing the murder there instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away. So all that's the why she switched the names.
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, if the plan worked, Mr. Naegi would tell everyone they switched rooms. I don't know. I'm not sure how soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing. Which is why all of us, she asked him to switch rooms. Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. Totally forgettable kid, or national superstar. Who I'd like more likely to be. You're saying she had this plan all planned out? Holy. But in the end, her plan backfired. She learned to attack with a knife, then found herself on the attack in turn. That must have been when her wrist got broken and she was forced to drop the knife. The table suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she planned to murder. Just hold on. That can't be true. Because... Hey, you guys have totally agreed alone. You're being so boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you're out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it. Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us. Is it really all over? Obviously I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. Or is there? Make your argument. Dying message. Let's go. There it is. This still might there still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message. Dying. Wait, what did you say? Dying
前
message.
園さんの背中の壁にあったでしょ。
Dying. Don't worry. As long as I don't stream this game in like the next day, I should be alright. That gives me enough time to recover fully. I only stream for like 2 hours anyway. It's not that much. Also thinking of maybe putting a different game in the middle as well, because so like for example next time I stream a different game and then it's back, because I think this one's gonna be a long one. I don't think I wanna stay with one game the whole time. The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember?
11037って書かれた字文字。
110337. Written in our own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden there.
その前に聞いておきたい
Well,
ので
before we
す
get too
が、
far into that, I need to ask.
そもそ
Can
も
we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it? There's no question that Sayaka wrote that message, and I can prove it. Has to be that one.
これだ。前園さんの
Her
左手の
left,
人差し指
her left index finger had blood on it. That could be only because she used that finger to write that message.
彼女はその前の
I
争いで右
see.
手を
She
骨
broke her
折
wrist
してい
during
た
the fight. She would have to use her left hand to write.
前園ちゃんが書いた
Sure,
の
I
は
think
リ
we
ーク
can all
した
agree
の
Sayaka
か。
wrote it, but still.
その
What the heck do these numbers mean? 11037?
どんな意味なの？
数字のこと。
Aha, yeah, you noticed that as well.
プログラマーなんだろう。
Hey, Chiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and...
それが
No, that's not...
全
Yes,
然なんだ
I am a
ね。
programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
当たり前よ。
Of
だって数字じ
course.
ゃないもん。
It's because they're not numbers.
いや
Oh,
なんだ
yeah. It looks like.
どうした？
Huh? What? What?
いえ
No.
数字じゃない
Just-
と思って見
Just
てみ
look at the
ます
numbers
と
assuming they're not numbers.
この最初の文字って11ではなくてアルファベットに見えません
Don't
かね
these first two, 1 look less like... Don't these first two, 11, look less like 2 numbers and more like 1 letter?
本当だ。
Ah, you're right.
中央の
Connecting
線
the
が
line
ず
is
れて
very
るせい
there.
で
So I assume this was
11
11,
だ
but
とこれって
looking at it now, you could also read it as N.
うわ、珍しい。
Wow,
そんなこと
he
言った
might,
な
he might have finally said something well. Whoa, he might finally just said something worth. At the moment, it's not the problem of drinking water. It's just that I'm just stumbling over my words the whole time. I'll still drink, but... I choked on the water. The one thing that could have helped me.
Our little grey cells are really getting excited now.
だが
But even if that really isn't N0137 doesn't make any more sense than before.
まだ意味が通らんぞ。
I know. Damn it. It's no use. I just don't know.
時計回りに
Rotate the image 180 degrees. Huh? Rotate it? Oh yes. Because when I first saw this, the first thing I did was... Da-da-da! I think... I think maybe I see something.
そうだ。
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
手がかりをすっ飛ばして
You just shot past the clue part and right on to who did it.
誰よ
So, whose name did she write?
I'm making it sound like an old grandma. I don't know if I should go with it. Just go full on. Toko, 90 years old. I don't care.
Sayaka's dining.
I made the mistake. I blame you, Leon.
Sayaka's dying message reveals the killer's name. If you turn her message 180 degrees, it should become crystal clear. No. Oh, I can't select Monokuma. That would be funny. It was suicide!
Leon.
I liked you. Kinda had the potential to... He started talking... He sometimes talks like a... Has like a bit of a Gyaru feel to the way he talks. So I wanted to see more of that kinda behavior, but it looks like... He's gonna get executed.
これが僕の答えだ。謎を解く鍵は時計回りの回
The
転に
key
あっ
to
たんだ。
solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. Yes.
このダイイングメッセージを時計回りに180度
If
回
you
転
turn
さ
the
せて
message
みると
around,
アルファベットの
it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N, or more accurately, Leon! What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name. Yeah, sure. No, it's not random at all. Ah yes, why she's turned. She wrote her message on the wall behind her and she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Yeah, I would have ended up writing it the same way now that I think about it. I was thinking she wrote it like that as a diversion. Because I think my instinct would be to write it mirrored. But actually if I write it mirrored like this, it would just look normal again. No, actually it wouldn't. It would look a bit more confusing. But it wouldn't look like numbers then. I need to stop before I confuse myself more. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her and the letters will revert it. Just like I tried. I should just wait sometimes, shouldn't I? That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer. You can't just go and say like that. If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence? Huh? You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of. The evidence that Leon tried to get rid of is that thing I found on the ground in front of the incinerator. Wait, what did I do? Okay. Burnt shirt piece. Okay, yeah, it makes sense that have more than one shirt. That's why I thought I could notice one of them having something. Obviously, that's wrong. You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right? As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covering the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator. But one piece burned off and got left behind. And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they must have certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon? Well, it's one scrap of fabric, enough to conclude that Leon's guilty. And that's where the second piece of evidence comes in. The broken... Okay. Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up. That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. We're just that one little chart piece. There's no way you can say you can say for sure who it belonged to. You're right, that alone isn't enough, but there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
どうやら見えてきたみたい
I'm finally starting to understand
全て
the
の
answers
謎の
of
答
what
え
all the riddles are right there.
なんとなくだけど
Yeah, I think so. The burnt remains of that button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. Where? I don't think it's where. Where, I think. Where the shirt was destroyed. If we focus on that, the killer will become clear. Where it was destroyed. You're talking about the trash room incinerator, right? How the is that supposed to make anything clear? Really? Looks like I just embarrassed myself in front of everyone. Has to be how.
そのワイシャツを処分
If we look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
そうか
Yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. Can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously you wouldn't be able to hit the switch and turn it on with it. Well, if only there was someone who's really good at throwing stuff, right? It would be really convenient if that certain person is really good at a certain ball spot. Maybe this one?
Actually,
that's
that's
convenient.
convenient.
I got his ability just before he died it. Well, he's gonna die. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash. Right.
Interesting. Alright.
Really? No, there was another way to use incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. That's actually what proves that Leon is a real killer. Make your argument. Yeah.
フラッシュルームの鍵は掃除当番が持ってんだったよな
No, I don't think that's
つ
it.
まり焼却炉に近づけたのは掃除当番だけ
焼却炉に近づかなきゃ証拠隠滅が
Let's go.
違うよ
Break!
ちょっと待って
Hold on, I think I know someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key. Well, if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
いやそれは可
Yes,
能だ
you
ったん
could,
だよ
if you use this.
割れちまってるけど
What is it? Some kind of glass ball? It's supposed to hurt.
いや
Actually, it's supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
これを使うって
but how would you use it? The killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was... Oh, wait.
犯人は
The killer simply took aim at the
この
incinerator
ガラス
switch
玉を投
and
げた
threw the ball through a gap in the
焼
grate.
却炉のスイッチ目がそうやって焼却
All
炉
they
の
had
ス
to
イッ
do
チを
was hit that
使う
switch, and the
焼却
incinerator
炉
would
に
come
火を
to
つけ
life.
た
Someone threw that. Someone threw that. Through a gap in the grate. Gate.
山田君は
Remember what you said before, Hifumi? Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange, I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
鍵を持って
Hifumi had the
いる
key,
山田
so
君
the
の
only
知
way
ら
the
ないうち
incinerator
に
could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
おい
Hey,
何言ってんだ
come on, what the hell is this?
犯人が鉄格子
All you
の
have
中
to
に
do is
入
look
って
at the
いない
scene to know why the killer never actually went inside the trash room.
割れたガラス
The
玉
shards of broken glass, the incinerator that's running, the piece of shit that escaped the fire.
掃除当番が
If
犯
the
人
killer
な
had
ら
been
も
cleaning
っと
duty,
丁寧に
evidence
証
would
拠を
be
隠滅して
taken
いる
care
は
of
ずよ
much more thoroughly.
いやちょっと待って
Wait, no, just hold on.
でもさ
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator had to be at least 30 feet, right?
そんな距離から
Pinpoint,
ガ
the
ラス玉を
pinpoint
投げて
accuracy you'd need to throw a glass
pinpoint で
point
スイッチに
ball
当た
that
る
far
なん
and
て
hit something that small.
そんなこと
Could someone really do
本当に
that?
できたら
そうだ
That's right. There's no way. That's impossible.
難しいかもしれない
Difficult. Absolutely impossible. I don't think
不可能じ
so.
ゃないはずだよ
because the killer is. It wouldn't have been much of a challenge at all for the killer, because ultimate baseball star, quite clairvoyant, that's a kind of fanfic creation that, if for me, is to my left. Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star, isn't that right, Leon? Huh? Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now? A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star. You can't be serious. I'm not the killer! These goddamn four brains have got it all wrong. I'm telling you. You still won't admit it? Okay then, Makoto. Go ahead and review the incident one more time to make this perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this. Listen to me. What the hell do you mean in this? Say what you want, Leon. All the questions have been answered and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened. Okay, the closing argument's about to begin. I didn't do it. Okay, finish the thought. The incident began when the killer entered. No. Oh dear. That's here. What's that then? Ah. Uh-huh. I mean, what's that? Yeah. What's that? Nice. Now the question is... After the killer counter-cycled the attack with the attack, what did they do next? The only thing that would make sense is this. So be it. I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night the killer went to the room Sayaka was in, in other words, Mairo. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person, they're intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. He grabbed the fake sword that was in my room and fought back. Doing so, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her but couldn't get the bathroom door open. Well, they didn't know there was a bathroom door that stuck easily, and there was a trick to open it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her because the killer had no way of knowing. Instead, the killer forced the door open and took the kitchen knife. And stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message to keep the killer from noticing she was on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With that, Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off her shirt, which was covered in the victim's blood. Then they took the rinse roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace that had ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy the bloody shirt. I tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that would be an impossible throw, but the killer had the confidence to take the shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly rolled to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt that thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer did notice they sort of a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon? Complete! It would appear that Hiro simply forgot the crystal ball in his laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood off your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything. So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said? Do I object? Hell yes, I object. Of course I do. Object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories. You need evidence. Where's the evidence? Without evidence. Without evidence, it's all... It's bull... And I refuse to acknowledge it. Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence. Ah? The first bullet time battle is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Now this time, absolutely. Oh. Sometimes the class rarely open simply want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you'll engage them in a head-to-head battle. Well, I like to refer this to the bullet time battle, aka the BTB by BTW. AKA the BTW. By the way. Doing BTB and upon in line. Time with the rhythm, oh dear. Now she presses to each tempo marker as they move across the scene and reach the center. Press the A button to lock on an important statement. To store the statement, you're locked on with the Y button as the tempo make marker reaches the center. Oh, this is confusing. Use this method to deal damage on your opponent. If he can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Oh dear. This is consequently start a combo. Keep this going, you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get a tempo down situation. When the tempo changes, there's a timing for hitting each button, so watch out for that. Deal enough damage to your opponent and the weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the Y button to shoot down with the truth bullet like any other statement. Shoot the statement fast enough and come out victorious. Victorious! Just like before, your influence gauge. Reaches 0 or run out of time, you'll fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. Can I save now? No, I can't. Unsurprising. It's no surprise there. When the killer moved the screws on the door, they didn't use anything from your dome to do it. Said they must have used something that belonged to them. They used something of their own. They've been. I refuse to acknowledge you, you're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid! Stupid, 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 stupid! I have to show in this video. Forget that. Time for the moment of truth. Okay. Only problem is, how do you expect me to read what's happening there? Okay. I have no idea what he was saying. Nice. The screws on the bathroom doorknob were moved. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to move them. I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right? Wait, did he actually say screwdriver? Oh, now I want to read it. I want to hear it again. Oh, there's no way to hear it. Just gonna have to watch a video later. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got, each had one inside.
Then that's what he must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anyway.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used. That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room. Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there. Okay, so then whose toolkit did the killer use? Stupid, stupid, stupid! It had to be their very own toolkit. Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then screwdriver will show some evidence of being used. Stupid, stupid. And if you say you use it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why. And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point. It's too... bit... it's too... So, you have no rebuttal. Then it will seem we are finished here. Okay. Whoa. That's a lot. So, there's gonna be a little break. I need to go downstairs for about 10 minutes, I think. So, I don't know if you're still here, Kevin. But, and we're ready. Okay. Wait, what did he say? Okay, here? Yeah. Oh, come on. Ah, it's also why.
Looks like you reached your verdict. And are we ready to cast our votes? If you all have a lever in front, of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to punish for something so minor, right? Okay, and let's get excited. Who will be chosen as the black? Will you make the right choice, or the virtually wrong one? It's gonna be... What's it gonna be?
Monokuma vote.
Oh, looks like yours right on the money. Black in this case, the one that gets Sayaka, was none other than the Ankota.
Huh? Hold on a second. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka? I don't believe it. Son of a bitch. What the hell is wrong with you? What the hell is wrong with you? That's the kind of voice. I didn't have a choice. It was kill or be killed. So that's why I killed the first. None of you are any different. One wrong step, and you'd be the one standing here. Just complete chance that I would end up like this. I was just unlucky, that's all. Come on. You expect me to just accept my death? Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'd better off if we'd been wrong. Because if what we actually came up with is the truth, and the truth is that Sayaka was trying to drain me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind. It's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped in here, with no way out. They're probably waiting for me.
I can't afford me to be stuck in here.
The one thing that was more important to her than anything else. Her dreams. Her friends. To have seen something like that happen to them. And Sayaka.
私
I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even something that wasn't so pleasant.
And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
大輝くんだけは
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me.
I actually don't think so.
Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know, because there's nothing to do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that.
Boy, howdy. The entertainment industry must be surely terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships. She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she descended into pure madness.
What did you say?
I understand. Really, I do. Yep. You're not the despair thanks to the betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The sum of those feelings, the sum of despair when they collapse.
Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it, everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly a friend.
Nah, wrong one.
Suddenly a Funji, I lunged at Monokuma, but
やめておきなさい
that's enough. As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without any hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough that I was sure leave a bird.
落ち着いて
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. One sec.
Was?
I need to finish soon. Damn it.
That was a close one. I thought for sure you were going to give me a good warning.
Yes, it is, Jim, and I was talking to my mother. She told me to go downstairs to eat, but I'm almost done, so I'm just gonna let it go.
This is a good punishment, you did it. Now then, since you're magnificent, you really decided to get off the during the class trial. The black and thin court will see this punishment.
What punishment? Actually, can I save here? Please tell me I can save. System. Ah. Okay, I need to stop here.